Have you ever felt that you no longer walk as steadily as before, even though you've never fallen? These could be the first signs that many older adults overlook, unconsciously grabbing the wall when putting on a shirt, slowing down when walking on uneven surfaces, or feeling a slight wobble when stepping down familiar steps. These seemingly small things could be subtle warnings from your body, and it's unfortunate that 95% of older adults lose their balance due to 5 common mistakes that can be avoided. In today's video, we will share educational and informative content to help you prevent these mistakes, following the spirit of fair use, with the goal of raising community awareness. Stay tuned. Subscribe and watch until the end of the video, because sometimes just one timely piece of knowledge can save your future freedom of movement. While losing balance often happens silently, the consequences can completely change your life, from confidently walking to relying on others just to get out of bed. The good news is that you are not powerless in this situation. What you're about to discover is not a quick fix, but practical, scientific, and easy-to-apply knowledge that will help you identify and eliminate the 5 most common habits that cause balance decline. Watch until the end, because the right knowledge at the right time could be the turning point for your health. When it comes to maintaining balance after the age of 60, it's often not about weak muscles or old age. It's about habits you may not even realize you're repeating every day. These mistakes don't stem from carelessness, but from a lack of information. Knowledge is power, and in today's video, you'll have the opportunity to clearly identify each mistake that is silently draining your ability to maintain balance. Keep watching until the end, because even a small, well-placed change could help you walk more steadily every day. This is where many people don't realize. Balance isn't just in the mind or the upper body. It starts with your feet that you use every day. Your ankles and feet are the foundation for all movement, yet they are often overlooked in healthcare routines. When they weaken, each step becomes less stable, increasing the risk of falls or fear of falling. The good news is that you can restore this strength with just a few simple changes, which you'll learn in this video, starting today. The ankle is not just a simple joint, it's the first checkpoint that keeps you steady in a constantly moving world. Every time the ground changes beneath your feet, the ankle immediately reacts, adjusts, and sends information to the brain to prevent you from falling. But unfortunately, over time, we lose this important function simply because we no longer challenge it. Ignoring strength and flexibility here is like dismantling the foundation of a house. Don't worry, you can regain this, and we'll show you how, starting with the smallest steps. We often think of balance as a natural ability, something the body will always maintain instinctively. But the truth is, balance is a skill, and like any skill, if you don't practice it, you'll lose it. This is the second mistake many older adults unknowingly make, completely avoiding balance exercises. It's not because they're lazy or don't care about their health. It's because they don't realize they need to train their balance as an essential part of daily life. When we're young, we climb, run, walk on uneven surfaces, and naturally maintain balance while turning or avoiding obstacles. But after age 60, activities like these gradually disappear from life. Instead, we have flat surfaces, thick-soled shoes, and handrails everywhere. The body gradually loses its instinct to balance, and then at some point, just a quick turn or an unexpected step backward can cause a fall. It's not that we're weak, it's that the balance system is no longer as sharp as it used to be. Here's the good news. You can regain that balance, and you don't need expensive equipment or complicated exercises. Just spend a few minutes each day on simple exercises like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, walking heel to toe in the hallway, or practicing tree pose in yoga. These activities will reactivate the small muscles around your hips, knees, and ankles, muscle groups that quietly support your stability. Remember, balance isn't just about preventing falls. It's also about living a free and active life. It helps you go for walks, attend social gatherings, travel, and play with your grandchildren without fear. If you've ever thought, I don't need balance exercises, I'm fine, it might be exactly when you need them most. Because prevention is always easier than recovery. And by starting your practice today, you're sending a powerful message to your body. I want to stand strong, I want to live fully, and I'm taking action for it. One of the most silently dangerous mistakes many older adults make is thinking their balance is fine just because they've never fallen. But the truth is, imbalance doesn't start with a fall. It starts with you stopping challenging your body. Simple movements that were once routine, like turning to grab something from behind a chair, stepping over a door threshold, or reaching up to grab an item from a shelf, gradually get replaced by minimal, cautious movements. The body is no longer practiced regularly and begins to lose its quick reflexes, quietly and almost imperceptibly. I remember an elderly woman once saying, "I still walk every day, so my balance must be good." But when she tried to stand with her eyes closed and her feet together for 10 seconds, a challenge that seemed simple, she wobbled and had to open her eyes after just 3 seconds. That wasn't weakness. It was a sign that her brain and muscles no longer connected as quickly as before, simply because they hadn't been trained. And there's nothing shameful about that, but it does need attention. The good news is that this connection can absolutely be restored. You just need to reactivate the balance systems in your body with small, consistent challenges. You don't need to do anything risky or overexert yourself. Just stand on one leg while washing dishes, walk slowly in the yard while keeping your eyes forward, or try the tree pose in yoga for a few minutes each day. These movements wake up the muscles, joints, and nervous system, and most importantly, they restore your trust in your own body. When you regain your ability to maintain balance, you're not just preventing falls, you're reclaiming control, freedom, and dignity. Because nothing is more sorrowful than living long but constantly fearing every step. And nothing is more wonderful than knowing that, even in old age, you can walk confidently and safely, step by step. We often think of footwear as simply something to protect our feet, an accessory that isn't particularly important when we're indoors. But in reality, wearing the wrong shoes, or worse, not wearing any at all, can be a leading cause of imbalance and falls in older adults. At the age of 70 or 80, every step is no longer just about movement, but a test of coordination between the brain, muscles, reflexes, and the foundation, the feet beneath you. The feet aren't just the part that touches the ground. They are the body's radar stations, continuously sending signals to the brain to adjust posture and direction. But when you wear worn-out slippers, slick socks, or walk barefoot on cold tile floors, you're stripping away their ability to sense and respond instantly. You lose the necessary friction to stay balanced, and sometimes, just one misstep is enough to lead to a serious fall. A fall that could take away your independence for the rest of your life. I once spoke with a 79-year-old man, Mr. Jack, who thought he was still healthy and steady on his feet. He wore socks around the house because they felt comfortable. Until one night, he slipped when stepping over a small rug in the hallway. He didn't fall but almost couldn't get back up. And that's when he realized, it wasn't the rug, it was my socks. What had once been an innocent habit had now become a wake-up call, clearly showing that his feet needed better support. Indoor footwear doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. But it should have a non-slip sole, fit snugly around the foot, support the arch, and not slip off when you walk quickly or turn. In fact, simply switching to a simple yet sturdy pair of medical slippers could make a huge difference. It's not just about safety, it's also a way of sending a message to your body, I'm supporting you, step by step. Taking care of stability begins with the seemingly small things. And the best part is, you can completely control it starting today. Don't let a simple slip turn into a painful milestone that robs you of your precious independence. Wear a good pair of shoes in your own home, because it's not just the house you live in, it's the space where you deserve to feel safe and free to move with every step you take. Have you ever noticed yourself walking from one room to another by feeling the walls, holding onto a chair, or lightly resting your hand on the edge of a cabinet? This might seem harmless, even smart, but it's actually one of the subtle mistakes that weaken the balance of older adults. When you rely on furniture to move around, you're robbing your body of the opportunity to practice its inherent stability. Just like muscles, balance is a skill, and that skill will deteriorate if you stop using it. Leaning on objects every time you move is a sign that you're losing trust in your own body. And when that trust diminishes, hesitation creeps in. As a result, every step becomes more cautious, more shaky, a vicious cycle that makes you more dependent, not less. It's scary to think that what you believe is protecting you is actually silently weakening you. I once asked a 76-year-old woman during a consultation, "When there's no chair nearby, do you feel a little unsteady?" She paused, then nodded. "I didn't realize I've become this dependent." And that was when she began to retrain, not with difficult exercises, but simply by trying to walk a few steps without holding on to anything. 3 minutes a day. Then 5 minutes. Gradually, she could walk across the living room without touching any support. The important thing is, don't let your home become an invisible walker. Let your body lead the way, not the furniture. Of course, this doesn't mean removing all supports, but it means recognizing when you're choosing support out of habit, not necessity. Start small. Walk down the hallway without touching the wall. Pour water without holding the table. Stand up from a chair without using your hands. Because each time you let your body do something on its own, you're sending a powerful message to your brain, "I can still do this." And these messages, repeated every day, will rebuild the neural networks, restore your core strength, and most importantly, rekindle your inner confidence. Don't wait until you can no longer rely on supports to start walking independently. Start today, one step at a time, with the belief that your body can relearn what it once knew. Because you deserve a life of freedom without dependence. What do you think about trying a walk around the house right now, without leaning on anything? When you start allowing your body to maintain balance on its own, it's not just a physical change, it's a huge mental step forward as well. Your body, like any other part, needs to be regularly trained to stay strong and flexible. If you constantly rely on objects around you for support, the key muscles responsible for maintaining balance, like the leg muscles, hips, and core, will gradually weaken. This not only reduces your ability to stay stable on your own, but also makes you feel anxious and insecure every time you need to move. Each time you grab onto a wall or lean on a chair, your body no longer needs to work to keep you steady, and that's why you start to feel weaker and out of control. Try this right now. Stand up and walk from one end of the room to the other without leaning on anything. How do you feel? Do you feel unsteady or suddenly lose your balance? If you feel unstable, don't worry. This is a clear sign that your body is missing the natural reflexes needed to maintain balance. This is the moment you need to start taking action. Think about Sarah, who had relied on a cane for many years to move around the house. But when she decided to try exercises that helped her stand and walk without any support, everything changed. We saw a clear transformation. Her confidence gradually improved, and Sarah could move more freely and swiftly even without the cane by her side. It's certain that stopping reliance on supporting devices helped Sarah regain trust in her body. The key is that she started with small steps, first by walking a few steps without holding on to anything, and then gradually increasing the distance she could move without any support. If you too find it difficult to maintain balance, don't get discouraged. Start with small steps. Just try walking across a room without relying on any objects. After that, if necessary, you can use a chair or a table for support, but don't let them become something you depend on too much. Little by little, your body will get used to moving without help, and eventually, you will notice the difference. Teach your body how to balance, because that's how you will regain your confidence and strength. Each time you don't need support, you're proving to yourself that you can trust your body. One important yet often overlooked factor when it comes to balance is vision and inner ear health. Did you know that it is the visual signals and the inner ear system that play a crucial role in keeping you steady while moving? When our vision is no longer as sharp as before, the brain has to work harder to understand the position of the body in space. This creates a sense of imbalance and makes you more likely to trip, especially when walking on uneven surfaces or in unfamiliar places. Similarly, inner ear health has a significant impact on your ability to perceive changes in your body's position in space. If the vestibular system isn't functioning well, you will struggle to maintain balance and may feel dizzy easily. Take Tom, an 80-year-old man, who was once very active but began to notice he was tripping more often while walking outside. At first, he thought it was just a sign of aging, but after a checkup, he discovered that his vision and inner ear health had deteriorated significantly. These issues made it difficult for him to estimate distances and move steadily. Tom hadn't realized how these changes directly affected his balance until his doctor pointed it out. After he got updated glasses and started using a hearing aid, the difference was clear. "I can't believe how much ability I had lost," Tom shared. "The feeling of being able to see and hear better is amazing, and now I feel like I've regained my balance in life." This highlights the importance of regular eye and hearing checkups, especially as you age. Problems with vision and inner ear health are not something that cannot be fixed. Simple interventions like wearing the right glasses and using a hearing aid can significantly improve your balance. If you start noticing that you're losing balance easily or feeling fatigued when moving, don't ignore these symptoms. A routine eye exam and hearing test can help you detect problems early and improve your balance. Don't let these issues undermine your confidence or put you at risk for unnecessary accidents. Take care of your vision and inner ear health, as they are key to maintaining stability and confidence in your daily life. Every step we take, every time we stand firm without the need for support from objects, is a small victory in life. Don't let any habits or external factors prevent you from living an independent and confident life. When you proactively improve your balance, you not only help your body stay healthy but also create independence and freedom in every movement. This is not a difficult task, but rather a simple yet incredibly important process for maintaining quality of life. Imagine waking up each day with steady feet, walking without feeling the need to hold on to anything. Caring for your eyes, ears, and feet are essential parts of maintaining stability in every situation. When you truly begin to acknowledge and make these small but essential changes, you will notice a significant difference in your balance and confidence. Simply starting with basic habits, exercising to strengthen your feet, wearing appropriate shoes, and improving your vision and hearing are important steps. It is also important to note that stability doesn't just come from the physical, but also from the mental. The feeling of confidence and independence is the solid foundation that makes you feel safe and in control in any situation. When you view challenges as opportunities for improvement, you will find that every small change has a big impact on your quality of life. Don't let the aging process make you feel weak or insecure. Take proactive steps to improve your overall health, from regular exercise, eye and ear checkups, to taking care of your feet every day. These changes will not only help you maintain balance but also enable you to live a life full of energy, freedom, and happiness. Remember, nothing is more important than maintaining your independence and confidence in all your actions. Change starts with small steps but can create a lasting impact on your health and life. Every decision, every firm step, brings you closer to a healthy, meaningful life. Don't wait until the problem becomes serious. Take action today to protect your balance and health. When we view balance not just as the ability to stand firm on our feet, but also as an essential part of maintaining autonomy and independence in life, we realize that it holds far greater value. Good balance not only helps you move around more easily but also brings confidence when participating in all activities, from daily tasks to precious moments with family. Whether it's walking in the park, playing with your grandchildren, or simply standing up from a chair, a healthy and balanced body allows you to live life more fully. The important thing is, it's never too late to start taking care of your balance. Even if you've struggled with balance in the past, you can still improve and even develop better balance each day. How we face physical and mental challenges in life is how we change these things. Every mistake or shortcoming can be corrected and fixed. As long as you have patience and commitment to yourself, you will rebuild the confidence and strength needed to live a healthier, more active, and free life. The balance of your body is truly a reflection of the care and effort put into maintaining your health. If you continue to focus on key elements like strengthening your legs, caring for your eyes and ears, and constantly improving your ability to move, you are creating a solid foundation for the future. That future is a healthy one, where you can continue to live independently and freely, move with ease, and feel confident in your abilities in any situation. This feeling of freedom comes not only from the physical but also from the mental. When you can control your body's balance, you'll feel like you're in control of your life. And the best part is, the change starts today. Don't hesitate, don't wait until the problem becomes serious. You can begin making small changes, day by day, to build a life of freedom, health, and confidence. Take action now and enjoy the life you deserve. Please share with us what you've learned today and how you'll apply it to your life. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next videos.